CampRPC kids, can you believe that we are on our final week? I'm so sad. I can't believe this is it. This is the last time we get to, well, not really the last time, because we can focus on God anytime, right? So, hi, welcome to week 5, our very last week. I'm sorry that I'm just so emotional. I just can't help myself. We have had so much fun learning how we can focus on God, and we've been taking a closer look at different things. This past week, we learned that we can pray anytime, anywhere, about anything. And Kyle, Samantha, and Wilson helped us to take a closer look on communication. Now, many of y'all probably have never seen a cell phone this old before. This is one of my first cell phones, and yes, I still have it. It even has a pull-up antenna. Isn't that so fun? Anyway, so when they were talking about all the old phones, I remembered this one. I had to show you. Pretty cool, huh? You used to have to text by the numbers. No smartphone here. Anyway, and then on to our Bible story, where Kellen talked to us about how we can pray to God. In the book of Matthew, Jesus gives us the Lord's Prayer as kind of a manual and a model of how and when we can pray and what we're supposed to ask for. Kellen also gave us more examples on how to pray. So it's just been a great time that we've had. Also, I forgot about this. Kyle asked us, who's the person we like to talk to? So I like to talk to my wonderful husband. He's amazing. Now, y'all don't have husbands or wives, but do you have a friend or a small group leader like Miss Tara? Oh, that's me, by the way. Or maybe your parents. There are many people we can talk to if things are going wrong and we just don't know where to turn. We can also talk to God. Good job. Okay, so this week, on our very last week, okay, we're gonna learn that you can live for God by loving others. I cannot wait to see what they have to talk about this, and I'm gonna try not to cry as we take it down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have some fun!
Welcome back to Camp RPC. I'm Mr. Michael.
And I'm Mr. Caleb. And thanks for joining us for the final day of Camp RPC.
Final day, day 5. Can you believe it? It's been so much fun. I'm so sad that it's the last day, but I'm so excited to get into what we're going to get into.
Absolutely. I mean, it's crazy how fast it's gone by. And with that, let's recap those bottom lines from each day. We remember on day 1, we learned that we can focus on God from the things that we can see.
Yeah, and in day 2, we learned that we can hear from God, and we do that by opening the Bible and reading His Word.
On day 3, we learned that we could talk to others about what we believe.
And on day 4, we learned that we can pray anytime, anywhere, about anything.
It's amazing what we can learn when we focus on God to discover new things.
Yeah, and you know what? It shouldn't just be this week. Like, this week shouldn't be the only time we focus on God. It should be every day that we're focusing on the things around us and we're reading our Bible and we're learning about Him. So right now, let's get to our feet and focus on God by singing and worshiping.
Absolutely.
You are above every other. Your love amazes me. You created every beautiful color for everyone to see. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven, forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. You are the giver of all things good and perfect. I give you all of my praise, God, 'cause only you deserve it. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven, forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere, oh. I'll fix my eyes on you. Hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere, I'll fix my eyes on you. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my only focus. I'll fix my eyes on you.
Here I come! Hey guys, it's me, Kyle. I didn't know if you'd recognize me without the lights on and with the flashlight, but today we are playing flashlight tag in the lab, which means I might have to...
Kyle!
Be right back.
Where are you? Hi, guys. Have any of you seen Kyle? I'm trying to catch him.
You're never gonna catch me!
I heard you! Oh, wrong way. Oh. No. Kyle!
Thanks for that. Man, it is crazy back there. Everything is so dark. You can't see anything. It's like a maze in the lab. You're tripping over things. You're running into things.
I'm fine.
I better go check on her. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, where was I? I was talking about lights, flashlight tag. What else?
Gotcha!
Ow!
Kyle! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Wilson just got me.
I'm the king.
Okay, King. Hey, do you mind putting the spotlight on me real quick? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Light illuminates everything that we see, and even some things that we can't. So today on A Closer Look, we're talking about just that. Stay tuned. Samantha? Samantha? When we think about light, we usually think about lamps or the sun, but there's so many different ways to use light, like,
Kyle, I am...
Hey, no spoilers, please.
Kyle, I am your... friend?
Light isn't just something out of bulbs or from the sun. Light is also lasers.
But what good do lasers even do?
Well, they look cool.
But looking cool isn't a reason to be talking about it on this show. I mean, this is science that we're dealing with here, people. What's the practical application?
First, the fact that you care about the content of this show means the world to me, so thank you. And second, lasers can be used in so many different ways. It can help shape people's eyes so they can see better.
Oh, like LASIK. Yeah, you know, my dad had that done before he couldn't even read a stop sign, but now he can read the newspaper over my mom's shoulder when they're in separate rooms.
Wow, exactly. And there's also LiDAR.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, it's basically a radar that uses lasers. So we use light to scan entire areas to take an incredibly detailed photograph that we normally couldn't see with the naked eye. Check it out. Look, an entire ancient city covered by trees for hundreds of years, and we discovered it using LiDAR. See, the city couldn't be seen because the trees had covered it up, but we found it with light using LiDAR.
Plus, they sound super cool.
Yeah, they do. Also, because high-powered lasers are accurate over long distances, we can measure things like elevation very.
Houston, we have a problem.
Very accurately. But that's some of the small picture stuff about light. But what about the big picture stuff? Like about supporting life on our planet? Well, we're gonna talk about all of that right after this. I will, yeah.
Well, hello there. Who are you looking at? You looking at me? Huh? You looking at me? Are we rolling? Oh, hello. I'm Kellen, and we've been having a lot of fun taking a closer look at the world around us. So I have a mirror here, but it's not just any mirror. It's a two-way mirror. The way it works is that one person can see through it from the side where it's darker, and the person on the other side sees a reflection of themselves when the light is on them. So here's me, but when I stand behind it and change the lighting, can you see me now? Cool, right? I'm seeing a reflection of myself, but if we change the lights again, I see you. Cool, right? All right, well, we'll come back to that later. So our story today actually comes from two different books of the Bible. Now, they're both pretty famous passages. The first is from the book of Matthew, where the Pharisees are asking a question of Jesus. First, let me explain who the Pharisees were. They were a group of religious leaders who tried to honor God by following a bunch of religious rules. The problem was they focused so much on following the rules that they didn't love God or other people very well. They also didn't like how Jesus claimed to be the Son of God, and they didn't like how everyone seemed to be following after him. When one of the Pharisees asked his question, he was really trying to put Jesus to the test and see if Jesus might say something that would get him in trouble. So he asked Jesus this question: which is the greatest commandment in the law? Now, the law he was referring to was the law in the Old Testament that had lots of rules. Lots of rules for all kinds of things, like what kind of work you could do on certain days of the week, or making sure you covered your water wells, or to not eat owls. Seriously, it's in there. Check it out. So Jesus answers them and says, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your mind. This is the first and most important commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Everything that is written in the law and the prophets is based on these two commandments. Jesus basically sums up the law with those 4 verses. There are more than 600 rules in the Old Testament, and Jesus says here what you need to do. Love God, love people. That's it. Crazy, right? But how do we love someone? I mean, what is love? The Apostle Paul had some things to say about love in the book of 1 Corinthians. Paul said, love is patient, love is kind. Love does not dishonor others. He also says that love does not look out for its own interests. Love is full of joy. It always protects. It never gives up. Love never fails. Now, that's a lot of beautiful words about love, but what does it look like in our everyday life? What does it look like for love to be patient? Okay, what if your little brother or sister has destroyed the Lego tower you built for the 3rd or 4th time? Showing them love might mean that you're patient and that you don't get angry at them. What does it look like for love to be kind? Well, maybe there's a new kid at school or at camp, and maybe they don't look or sound like you or any of your friends. It may not be easy, but to show that person love means to show kindness. Invite them to sit with you at lunch or play with you at recess, even if your other friends don't want to. What does it look like for love to never fail? That's a big one, right? To say that love never fails? Well, I don't think Paul was saying that love is always easy. It's not. And sometimes we might feel that love has failed when you try to show someone kindness or patience and they make fun of you or they ignore you. But I think maybe Paul is saying that we can't give up. And if we continue to show people love, it will change them and change us, even if we can't see it immediately. I think it's also good to remember that God is described as love, and what God did by sending us his son Jesus will never fail. Even when we mess up, God still loves us, and we can show that same love to others. Here, let me show you something. So we're back at this two-way mirror. Remember that it works because of light. When you light up one side of the mirror and lower the light on the other side, the person that has the light shining on them is able to be seen. So when I shine the light on myself, I can look in the mirror and see myself. Hey, Kellen. But when we turn the light down on ourselves and we turn the light up on the other side of the mirror, we turn the light on others. We turn the focus on other people and we can see who they are and what they need. When we take a closer look at others, we're able to see them as God sees them and live for God by loving them. Pretty incredible, right? So, as you go home and as you meet new friends in the next few weeks, remember that you can live for God by showing others God's love. And keep a lookout because there are so many things to learn about God when you take a closer look. I'll see you guys next time.
Do you ever wonder how we got this amazing world around us? It's all because of 4 little words. Let there be.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, light!
Light is the main source for life on our planet. light is the sole source for food creation on our planet. For instance, we need light to grow our fruits and our vegetables. But have you ever wondered why? It's all because of a little process known as photosynthesis. Here's how it works. The sun shines on us, and the plants use that energy to turn carbon dioxide, which we cannot breathe, into oxygen.
And oxygen is what we breathe. So next time you take a deep breath, think a plant. Because plants are pretty important. Thanks, plants.
We need light to see, yes, but light comes in a spectrum that makes our world beautiful. For instance, if we didn't have this various spectra of light, our world might look like...
I don't like it.
Oh man, I got Neapolitan. How am I gonna know which one's the chocolate?
But because we do have different kinds of light, our world looks like...
Figured it out.
From clean solar energy to maintaining the Earth's temperature to letting us know when to go to sleep at night, light plays a huge role in our everyday life. Everything we do here at A Closer Look requires light. After all, we need light to take a closer look.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Did you leave any ice cream for me?
We left you a little strawberry.
A plant that gets the right amount of sunlight will thrive and grow.
I am so full of sun energy, I could not be more psyched.
But if the plant doesn't get the right amount of light,
What?
people can be the same way. Sometimes when a light isn't shining on someone, we can't see the details of them in their life. That's why we gotta do everything we can to light others up, shining a light on others and showing them love. Well, hey Wilson, can you fix that spotlight, please?
Got it.
This feels wonderful.
When I shine a light on Samantha, I can see how enthusiastic she is. And I can also see that she likes it when others are just as enthusiastic as her. I know that she gets excited about even my craziest idea. Way to bring the fun, Samantha!
Oh, hey, thanks, Kyle.
And when I shine a light on Wilson, I can see how smart he is and how he makes all of us smarter.
It's true.
And I won't let his grumpiness get in the way of telling me so.
Aw.
What are you doing to shine a light on your friends? How are you seeing them better? Well, guys, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us and for taking a closer look.
Oh, I wanna.
Yeah.
High five again. Ready? High five!
You're doing it!
Charlie!
I did not secure that, guys. I am so sorry.
I don't know about you, but I want to live for God. I want my focus to be on God to show how good He is to others.
You know, the cool thing is that you can do that every single day. We just need to focus on others and think about, how can I be patient with them? How can I be kind to them? How can I show them God's love? And really, it's about paying attention to those opportunities.
Right, and just stop to think, what would I want somebody to do for me?
Yeah, it's kind of like one of our basic truths around here at RPC Kids, which is treat others the way you want to be treated.
Right, and it kind of goes into our bottom line of, you can live for God by loving others.
Yeah, so what I want to challenge you guys to do is I want you to think about how can you focus on others? What is something you can intentionally do, not accidentally do, but purpose yourself to do? Maybe it's bring the garbage cans in for the neighbor, or maybe it's load the dishwasher for your parents. Maybe it's do your brother or sister's chores on this when it's their day and not complain. It's simple things, but I really want you guys to think about how can I focus on other people?
Right. And if you remember back, to day one, I issued a challenge. And the challenge of remembering and memorizing our verse for our time here at CampRPC, Hebrews 12:2. Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and he is the one who completes this journey of faith.
That's awesome. Listen, guys, we have had so much fun with you this week, and we can't wait to see you again. We would love to connect with you on our RPC Kids Facebook page, and we would love to see you back here on Sunday mornings. So listen, Caleb.
Yeah.
It's been fun. We can't wait to see you again.
See ya.